Hey guys, part two of my load bearing equipment series. Now, this is something I promised you that I would include in the next video. This is the Whiskey 24 uh, uh, number '04 harness from the Pimp series from whiskey24idea.com. So, made in the USA, good quality equipment, and want to go into more depth. And now, if you're not sure what you're really looking at, go to my channel and go back to video number one or part one of the series, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That way, you can get a preliminary introduction and we can keep moving forward. Always move forward. Now, this is like I said in the previous video, really unorthodox way by modern standards on how to assemble a harness, but I really think it's, like I said before, an ingenious way of doing it. First of all, very lightweight. Second, not cumbersome. Third, highly adjustable. Fourth, freaking badass looking. I mean, come on. If you don't look cool, what's the point? Anyway, so let me get into the back here. So, got the Molly, right? Got the matching Velcro loop. I love M81. If that's not already apparent to you, the old woodland pattern. Can't get enough of it, guys. Comment if you agree, and tell me your favorite piece of equipment in M81 that you have. So far, this is my favorite piece of equipment in M81 right now. So, this harness, of course, you got the shoulder straps right here, adjustable. Let me get this a little closer so you can see. So this also has Molly right here, and I can flip it over for you. So Whiskey 24 really likes to do laser cut material. I forgot to mention that before. This is all laser cut stuff. So very precision made. And he cuts this laminated 500 denier nylon. It's basically two pieces of 500 denier nylon, and they're laminated together to make one single piece of material. So that eliminates the need for sewing on the edges, and it minimizes bulk and cuts down on weight in certain areas. And I think makes it hydrophobic. Basically, it doesn't take on water. The polyurethane coating on a lot of the 500 denier nylon, it still allows things to get through. I think this solves that issue of it basically being waterproof. Correct me if I'm wrong if you have any further experience with the laminated stuff. So the laminated 500 denier nylon, the two-sided, basically no wrong side, from Whiskey 24 is what they call on the website acronym. Now, you can actually buy it from their site, but it's expensive, and I don't know if they have it in stock all the time. But if you want to, bully Whiskey 24 to add some more options, because the guy had a custom order of 4-inch wide elastic M81 printed webbing, and it was gorgeous. And I didn't have things ready to go at the time, because otherwise I would have put in an order for quite a few yards of it, but I just didn't have things put together at the time, and they sold out of it pretty quick. So if you guys want to bully him into making another run of that M81 stuff, send him an email or something. Buy something from him. Say, hey, please do this. Because that stuff, I would really like to make my own equipment in that M81 elastic webbing. So this right here 1-inch webbing. It's got a generous amount of excess. I have it sized all the way up. It's got a slider bar, regular, fast, the ITW Nexus, all US made stuff. This webbing is actually pretty decent for what it is. It's printed webbing, but it's better than some of the other printed webbing that I've seen. This is actually higher quality webbing. You can see a little bit of wear because I've used it a bit. There's just a touch of fraying here and there, but even when I start scratching some of this, it still retains the colors the way they should. So he always makes it with quality materials. Now, when I got this rig, it came with 550 cord that was Coyote Brown, tied in exactly the same fashion. I tightened it up slightly, but it still is good, and I have not noticed any hot spots when I'm wearing my pack or any type of weight on it. And makes for, you can have the straps where they articulate very nicely. And even with this point right here, as long as you put this pad on the top of your shoulders, this right here, you won't feel this at all. So you won't have any hot spots from this. But if you do have this portion right up on top of your shoulders, you're definitely going to feel a hot spot. So make sure, because he's got this highly adjustable, you can adjust the length in and out. So if you wanted to make this into a chest rig harness, you can, which I have it set up currently. But moving on to this, he has this right here, extra length of webbing with the buckle. And I have it just policed up with tape here, 100-mile-an-hour tape. He has these two loops. You could literally take out this paracord and attach this to here in these two loops. And that way you could actually make it an H harness, which is awesome, having the flexibility to do that. I haven't seen anybody else do that. Now, on the backside, you can see the construction is really good, clean, streamlined. So you can actually adjust the ride height of this as well. I forgot to mention that. Might play around with that a little more, but you can see these cells, and there's a bit of gap there, but because the straps are on your shoulders, you don't really feel the space, and this actually helps with airflow, if anything, and it's actually fairly pleasant against the skin. It's not bad. Even with wearing a pack or something, you don't really feel it, or at least I haven't experienced it. But again, with the laser cut, material, it's the acronym material, good stuff. So this is a really nice harness. I've not seen anybody else make it. This can actually interface because it has these little loops right here. And here you can actually attach his hydration carrier onto this in multiple different fashions, even to these loops. So you can micro adjust it. So just let me know what you think. Thanks.